Hello, I'm Audrey.
Hi, I'm Kelly, and welcome back to our series, Pass the Plate.
Today, we've asked Miss Hastings, one of South High's English teachers, to share one of her favorite breakfast recipes.
We will be making her Superfood breakfast cookies.
When I begin this recipe, I always start with 2 bowls. So you're gonna put 1 cup of the old-fashioned rolled oats, along with half a cup of oat flour, half a cup of pumpkin seeds, a 1/4 cup of ground flax seed, a tablespoon of chia seeds, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of baking powder, and then just a little sea salt. Then I mix all of that together, and then I add the dried cranberries because the dried cranberries stick together, and I find that if I mix everything first, I can disperse the dried cranberries more effectively throughout the dry mixture if I save those for last. Then that sits to the side while I prepare the wet ingredients. You're gonna use a banana. That and the honey are the main sweeteners. You want a fairly large banana that is yellow and starting to have brown spots, because I find that's like the perfect level of sweetness and softness to achieve the best taste and texture for the cookie. Then it's 3 tablespoons of melted butter, 3 tablespoons of some kind of liquid sweetener. I use honey, but you could also use real maple syrup, and then 2 tablespoons of almond milk. You can mash that up with a fork. I use an immersion blender. I don't like chunks of banana in the cookie. I want it all smooth. So I use an immersion blender to mix all of that. Then I dump the wet ingredients into the big bowl of dry ingredients and just mix until everything is coated. You have nothing dry left in the bowl. Then you need to leave that bowl sit for at least 5 minutes so everything can sort of congeal. Once that's done, that's when I turn on the oven to 325. I line a large cookie sheet with parchment paper, and then I take a soup spoon, size spoon, and I scoop out a little bit more than 1/4 cup, I would say. It could really be any size you want. These are not going to get bigger and expand as they bake like a chocolate chip cookie would, so you need to flatten them out yourself. Whatever size they are on the tray is the size they will be when you take them out. I bake it for 15 minutes. I liked that with these cookies, they became really easy for me because I can make quadruple the recipe, and it makes enough for me to have 2 every day for about 3 weeks. So this is not a family recipe. This recipe is one that I found last spring when I was searching for healthy breakfast recipes. We had a conversation in one of my AP classes. A student asked me, what do you recommend we eat for breakfast the morning before AP exams? And one of my students was horrified to learn that I ate Kind bars every day. I found this one called Superfood breakfast cookies, and I made 1 batch. The more I ate them, the more I was like, these are awesome. I literally eat these every day. The only times I haven't eaten them in the past year is when I've been away on vacation, because I really, really like them, and they're very satisfying, and I just haven't gotten tired of them yet. When they come out, they are still gonna be a little bit soft. It might seem like they're not done, but as they cool, they're gonna get a little bit firmer. I think it's delicious. It's not super sweet. What I love about these cookies is there's a variety of textures. You take a bite and you've got the crunchiness of the pumpkin seeds in particular and the chewiness of the craisins, but you're getting 4, 5, even 6 different textures in every bite, which is, I think, fun.